Yeah, well, the Swans, they went down to GWS. That's been the big talking point, I suppose, but a man who has trained particularly hard in the off-season, and that's the reason he's one of the fittest in the 2014 Swans team, is Ben McGlynn. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, guys.
Mate, bit of a rude awakening, I suppose, the Giants getting over the top of you. How's it been in the aftermath?
Look, it was obviously a disappointing result for us, but probably kick up the bum that we needed. And, the last 2 weeks have been, last week especially, has just been reviewing the game, but focusing on Collingwood and what we can improve on.
I guess people in Sydney, mate, we could probably cop you losing to GWS, but we can't cop you losing to Collingwood on the weekend at ANZ Stadium. Please don't let that happen.
No, not everyone likes Collingwood, but
nobody likes Collingwood, but Collingwood supporters.
But look, it's good for the game that GWS are going to be, knocking on the door very soon in terms of being a powerhouse in the AFL. But Collingwood is our focus going forward, and we want to put the right foot forward and not let this one slip as well.
All right, Ben, just we'll move on from that loss, but how much was it your fault, as in the Swannies, and how much better did GWS play? You know what I mean? Have you been able to do that sort of equation yet?
Look, we reviewed the game and a lot of our structures and the way we played, and a lot of the leaders and myself, we didn't step up when we needed to when the game was on the line. So we had to take responsibility for our actions, and it was disappointing from our front. But you can't take away that enthusiasm and hardness of the GWS, the way they played. It's credit to them.
Certainly was, mate. You probably know this is going to happen, unless you haven't seen the paper, but there's Buddy's being spoken about every other day, and it's written today that maybe there was a bit of a fracas at training. Did that ever happen?
No, that's just all rumours, but John Longmire just brought out the gloves the other day at training just to have a bit of a laugh with the boys. Right. And look, Ryan and Lance have there hasn't been any beef in the rooms or any arguments or anything, so all just rumours.
Okay.
Ben, I guess, you knew, I imagine the senior players that the Swannies knew when you sign someone like Buddy Franklin, it's going to come with all the issues that Buddy attracts because he's so high profile. What have you made of it so far? Has he been good for the club so far? Has he been a little bit of a distraction so far? Do you think he's training as hard as he should be?
Look, obviously all you said in terms of his profile is going to draw attention, and but as a playing group, we've got trust in him that he's going to deliver for us, and I guess a lot of the outside influences are just coming out of nowhere, and he can't really do much about that. I know his performance, he's first to admit that it wasn't great last week, and he's going to try and rectify that, but we can't influence what's being said externally, but internally we know that he's training, and we've got trust in him, and all us boys are behind him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just final one. I mean, how does he handle himself? Because it can become a bit of a soap opera with Buddy, can't it? Whether he probably doesn't like it, but he's a headline wherever he goes and whatever he does.
Yeah, I think he wanted to escape that Melbourne bubble, and he's got up here in the Sydney media, and I guess the social life is it seems to be probably worse than Melbourne, so he's got to adjust to that, and I'm sure he'll be fine once his game starts to get to the level that we know that he can play, and hopefully the critics will back off a bit.
Okay, we're chatting with Ben McGlynn from the midfield for the Sydney Swans, mate. They're going to be a little bit like you come Saturday night at ANZ Stadium. They were horrific in their opening round battle. Collingwood, they'll be looking for redemption, and you guys are certainly looking for redemption. The only problem is you've had to wait for 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah. It's a bit of a weird start of the season with the split round, but no doubt Collingwood have they've had 2 weeks to prepare for us as well, and likewise with us. But someone's got to win the game, and we're definitely going to try and do everything we can to get the 4 points.
And John Longmire, good coach, he's taken over from Roosie nicely. He's extended his contract till 2017, so that's a good move.
Yeah, look, that's a positive sign for the group and from the club as well. They've got faith in John, and all our guys are behind him, and he's been a terrific coach. He's 3 years he's been here, and obviously before that as a line coach. So it's great news for him, and it just shows faith from the footy club and to the playing group.
And just out of interest, mate, do the powers that be at the Swannies, do they canvass the views of the senior players there regarding the extension of John Longmire, or that's all done above you guys?
Yeah, I think that's all done above us. Maybe Jared McGlynn and Kieran Jack might have an input, but I think it's done from the board, and it's definitely worth his 2 years extension. He's done a terrific job.
And mate, just personally, you had a ripping season last year after the disappointment of injury. More of a midfield role now?
Yeah, last year was 2012 was very disappointing. So tried to have a solid year last year, and we fell one game short, and that really drove me over the summer. Just to I want to be able to taste the success that the boys have in the recent years, and also go that one game further hopefully this year. So really put a solid summer in, and in the midfield under Stewie Jew and Marty Matner. So it's been great to be running alongside and training alongside Kieran Jack and Jared McVeigh and Josh Kennedy, and learning from those guys. And hopefully, you'll see me in the midfield a bit this year more than I've.
Okay, and that's the delivery up front to the likes of Tippett, and also you've got Buddy up there as well. Hopefully, kicking a bucket load come the weekend against Collingwood. Ben, good luck against Collingwood. You're expected to win again, but that doesn't matter. You've got to go out there and do the hard work. We do thank you very much.
No worries. Thanks very much, guys.
Good on you, Ben.